Asta becoming king is something that we all want to see at the end of the series. And what if I told you that he will become the king, but it's not the king that you thought it was? Now, we know that Asta and Yuno, they are currently fighting to become the Wizard King, and that is one of the biggest plots, if not the biggest plot in the whole story, because it's still undecided who's going to become the Wizard King. We know that Asta, he's the main character, and usually in shonen, the main characters do get their way. Not all the time, but 90% of the time they will get their way. However, Yuno is way stronger than Asta. That has been stated and shown multiple times. And the Wizard King, it has been emphasized on magic ability. Yes, that's the one thing that I do like about the title of Wizard King. Unlike other series where like you'll have like the top person, sometimes they'll kind of say stuff like, oh, power doesn't really matter. No. To be the Wizard King, you must have a great magic power. We saw what Julius was doing, and we see that when it comes to magic power, Yuno obviously has Asta beat out. But with the introduction of the king of the people, this may be a chance for Asta to still become the king if he does not end up becoming the Wizard King. And I know a lot of people there are thinking, okay, what makes you think that Asta will end up becoming the king? Well, we know that Augustus, the head of the Kira family, of the Kira household, he will eventually be dethroned simply because a lot of people, they don't like Augustus. This was shown very early on when he was first revealed comedically. Everybody knows that Augustus, he's not the greatest when it comes to being a king, but his new relative has just been revealed, and he is the leader of the court, and his name is actually, bear with me, I'm about to try to pronounce this, Damasio. Actually, I don't really know how you say his name, but you guys get the point. Damasio, he has been revealed, and he is the head of the court, and this guy is known for putting his own father on trial. So that goes to show you that he will do anything before justice. And now we see that Asta, he is going head to head with Damnatio, the whole house of Kira, and I believe that once he does expose how corrupt Kira is, because we see Asta, he's actually starting to make his comeback, this will be very persuading in front of all the nobles, in front of all the royalty members, on how corrupt and how evil House Kira is. Because of all the houses that we've seen so far, and I know that we haven't seen all of them, we've seen like the Silvas, you know, all those guys, House Kira is definitely looking like the most sicko and the most savage. I guess you could say the most underhanded house of them all. And I think that once Asta does take down this house that's been at the top, this corrupt house, this will give him a lot of credibility towards the people, thus making him the new king of the people. Now, obviously, I don't think that's going to happen as soon as Asta does take them down, because I think he might end up taking them out pretty soon, and they wouldn't make him a king while he's still a kid. But I do believe that at the end of the series, once Yuno does become the Wizard King, Asta, he will become the king of the people. And I think this is just great writing, just because, like I said, the Wizard King, it emphasized on magic power and ability. And we know that Asta in Black Clover, it has a harsh reality of showing you that even though you might work hard, there are just some things that you just can't achieve without magic power. And I do believe that being the Wizard King is one of those things that Asta cannot do, because we saw what type of stuff Julius had to go through, all the battles, even Lumiere, and what type of magic power they needed on their own just to fight. And I don't think that Asta, without having magic, not saying that he's not going to ever be as strong as some of these people, but you know, the variety of, you know, potency of power and all that stuff gets downplayed when you don't have magic power, which is why I think Asta will not become the magic emperor, but he will become the king of the people instead. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.